Hello, this is catch-up period, and first of all, I'd like to, ask you to excuse me. I just came back from a party. I'm a little bit drunk, so just excuse me if I seem a little bit incomprehensible. But for starters, I like to say that I actually do agree. I agree with a lot of what you said. Now, as a general rule, I think that the whole left-wing, right-wing ideal is a whole load of bullcrap. I think that, one form of, freedom or collectivism or whatever is not much different from the other form of collectivism, but, I just like to, okay, also I'd like to say that, now first of all, I'm from Canada, and things are run a little bit differently. Generally, no, as far as I know, we don't have a Libertarian Party in Canada. However, as a general rule, if you hold those sort of ideals, you'd probably be better voting on conservative, due to their ideals. But in general, Canada as a country tends to be very left-wing oriented, so I'm not going to deny that certain aspects of what you mentioned about the left-wing and right-wing sort of distinction are, in fact, definitely left-wing biased, but, one thing I'd also like to ask you is, as far as your general political status, if you had to just define yourself in terms of the diamond of political analysis, what would you really consider yourself? Would you consider yourself socially liberal but on a high authoritarian schedule, or a low authoritarian schedule or scale, or whatever you consider? That's actually something I'd like to ask you, and I'd like you to possibly respond to that. Anyway, thank you, and goodbye.